God, I'm the highest on the Rams.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
I'm highest on them? Really?
You know what? I'm gonna excuse myself here and blame our mutual friend Bryce Rossler for blowing up my phone about the Rams offensive line the other day, and I started thinking like, maybe I tamper myself here a little bit, but I still think they're a top 10 offense. I still think this is a top 10 offense. I'll never stop believing in Sean McVay. Like, he's evolved so much already since he's taken over the Rams. So I like, and they have really good skill players, good quarterback. I don't know. It's hard for me to see this offense being worse than top 10 though. I don't know.
Well, I didn't have him in the top 10, and I hate myself for it.
I
know. I hate it.
I thought you were a lock for this, Matt.
I know. Listen,
like, I leave
2
for
months
a month?
ago. Yeah, I know. 2 months ago, I would have 100% had them here. I will just admit to being really bothered by the Alaric Jackson blood clots thing. Man Matthew Stafford with the bad back. Rams last year, quarterbacks 23rd in EPA per play when pressured, 8th when not. And like, again, we've seen this story before 2 years ago. And to quote my buddy Scott Pianowski, when the cheese goes bad, it doesn't get unbad. Like, we've seen when Stafford doesn't have a functional offensive line in front of him, we know what happens. And again, like, I think this will be a good offensive line, but if Jackson's not playing, and I don't love the like Coleman Shelton, Bo Limmer like battle at center. I'm not convinced like that a good thing's going to come out of that. That's like Coleman Shelton was terrible with the Bears last year. Maybe he'll be better in this ecosystem, because I do think McVay is one of, if not the very best play caller. I think he's best offensive designer in the NFL, one of the best play callers in the NFL. The two receivers are absolutely sick. I think the two tight ends, Higbee and Ferguson, are going to be fun. The run game, I'm still not totally convinced that it's going to be explosive, but really, honestly, it just comes down to, I'm concerned that the left tackle's not going to start the season, and I'm concerned that Stafford at this point has deteriorated when under pressure. Like, I do think that as an NFL community, we see the highs of Stafford, and like the last time we saw him, we did get a lot of high moments out of him, and we forget that the lows are getting lower for him. And I'm concerned that if the line is not good, that's going to fall apart. So I absolutely hate myself, and I want to be wrong on this, but yeah, I did leave them out of the top 10.
Okay. Thanks, Mom. All right.
That was really fair, honestly. That was really fair. I couldn't even.
It was super fair. Honestly, the Rams went from a question mark team, and I ended up with them at 5 because I just chased the dragon. Yes, the Alaric Jackson left tackle thing is scary. He was practicing yesterday, so that has me a little bit of like, okay, there's a seed here. But yes, if he's not playing, then I actually thought the Coleman Shelton thing was a error on everybody's depth charts that they had. Like, people just assumed, and I was like, well, they have Bo Limmer, and he actually did okay. The Jalen Carter getting Bo Limmer a couple times in the playoff game made McVay go, no, I can't play him anymore. Like, what is that? What happened there? Because I actually thought he was fine as a day 3 center. But this offense, again, last year, and I think they improved their personnel if Alaric Jackson is starting. Top 10 and everything I look at, success rate, explosive passing rate, weighted DVOA, there's 7th. I'm just looking at Davante Adams and salivating. And what they do with the Terrence Ferguson selection gives them a little bit more options to use 2 tight ends, and I think that's going to be the Cooper Kupp replacement. I brought up these stats long ago after the Davante Adams signing. Matthew Stafford against zone in 2024, 7th in EPA, 2nd in success rate. Against man in 2024, 25th in EPA, 25th in success rate. Davante Adams versus man last year, 14th in first downs per route, 5th in success rate per route, and 12th in yards per route. So like that, just simple, like, okay, get the man beater for the offense that needs a man beater, and he plays X, and we can move Puka Nacua around. Okay, that does a lot for me. Yeah. But man, all your guys' points are just sticking out. It's like I almost wish I swapped the Rams and the Packers a little bit because of all this, because now I'm talking my way out of it. But I think I just see the path of what they're trying to go for with the tight end stuff and Davante Adams additions. So maybe I'm chasing that dragon a little bit.
It's just a good setup. It's a good setup, but I really do hear you on the offensive line concerns, because I have them a little higher, and then I just looked at it. I was like, I'm not down. I'm not going to. Yeah.
And it's the classic wave away. They figured it out every time. It's like, do they though?
Except that time they didn't.
Except the time they don't. Exactly.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that this is going to happen to Stafford, but like last year we watched two quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers and Kirk Cousins, who had no mobility at all. Yeah. Stafford's been dealing with a back thing. He's in his late 30s. Like that, like those plays when they get pressured, it's over. It's over. And ultimately, like that's why Kirk had to go, because you can't do anything on offense in terms of like your bootleg or stuff like that. So you become so static that defenses are just sitting back and just waiting for him to throw the ball to him. I don't think that Matt's going to be that bad, but I do really get concerned about what the floor of this offense could look like at times.
You don't think Jimmy G can lead him? No,
I'm Stetson. Go Dogs, baby.
Oh my God, Stetson's still on the roster?
Oh
my God. I've never seen a quarterback have a worse.
Davante Adams said it was water under the bridge. That is very funny that after like all of those clips from the receiver show that, you know, when Davante Adams like, I got to get the F out of here. I've never been hit so many times in my F in life. And he's like, hey, Jimmy. No, with Jimmy. And he's like, when they benched Jimmy Garoppolo, he's like, yeah, that was a decision I signed off on or something. Now he's like, no, that was just a dark time in all of our lives. It's all okay.
Yeah, dude, my ayahuasca with Aaron in New York, and now I'm feeling better.
I was with dude, and NFL players and coaches, man, and this is like wrestling business. It's like, as long as the money's good, they'll swallow their pride about some fight they had years ago. I heard Bruce Irvin MFing Pete Carroll when I was with him with the Raiders, and he signed with them the year after. So it's like, okay, yeah, you weren't that mad about it. Also, the Rams have Willie Lampkin on their roster, the 5'10" offensive lineman from North Carolina, which of course they do, because they just love their island of misfit toys that they have out there.